Hello everyone, I am Sajid and welcome back to my channel SciTech. In today's video, to talk about the top 5 issues which the Realme X7 Max is facing. Yes friends, I am going to list the top 5. So these issues are related to the Realme UI optimization only, not to this phone or not to this processor. So I am only targeting the optimization. So which the Realme UI should be improved a lot, yes. So one more quick note, I am not against this Realme company or any kind of brand at all. So I am just doing this video just to pass the information to the users, and you guys, whatever people who are using the Realme X7 Max, you should do one thing. Just try to report these issues to the Realme team as soon as possible. Yes, there is only one way we can actually fix this kind of issues. I'll try to explain each and every issue in this video. So try to watch till end of the video, friends. In case if you have the Realme X7 Max, you should watch 100%. Try to check these issues whether you are facing or not. But my unit, I am facing these issues, all the issues, yes. And I'm saying again and again, I'm not against this Realme company or any kind of brand. Please try to understand. So even I did like this phone performance is really good, but the software optimization is not at all great. Not great, friends, trust me. When I say software optimization, it's not good. So for example, let's start with the first major issue for the gaming. So we all do know that Realme X7 Max is the one which is a very luckiest phone, like I mean in terms of the getting the updates. So for example, PUBG and the BGMI game, it got 90 FPS update, friends. That's really great. Because if you remember, 30 days back, even I did complain myself on this phone, saying that it cannot even play the HDR and Extreme. But now we got the HDR and Extreme. Not only that, we did get the 90 FPS. But what's the point? The Realme UI is not optimized so that you won't be able to play at higher FPS, as you can see, unless you use the trick. You should use the trick to get it work to play at 90 FPS. So my question is that why should you use the trick? So if you're paying 27,000 rupees, why should you use? That is what my question is. So not everyone will have this kind of idea. Not everyone has this kind of knowledge to increase and play this kind of trick. Why should you do? This problem is not happening from now. This problem has happened even with a lot of other phones from the Realme. In my experience, I'm trying to say, even with the Realme X2 Pro and even with the Realme X7 Pro. So all those phones still, they are having the problem, this kind of same issue, but still Realme is not taking any kind of step. Please guys, if you have the Realme X7 Max device, try to report these problems, try to send the messages, try to tweet them, try to annoy them every time, try to message in the Instagram and Twitter, doesn't matter. If you really want these things to get done, you should do as much as messages as possible. Try to push them a lot. And next major thing is that few of the applications you cannot use 120 Hz refresh rate. That is the one thing. Because of the software update, I was unable to use in the YouTube and Instagram and few other applications. 120 FPS is not working 120 Hz. So I do know those applications, some users, they definitely agree that they don't need. But still, why it got decreased after the software update? Because the Realme UI optimization is not that optimized so to support this 120 FPS. That is what another problem, friends. Not only applications, even the games also. Even the standoff 2, couple of other games which I tried, in every game and in all these applications you need to use some kind of trick to make it work. But applications like the YouTube and Instagram, you don't have any kind of trick to make it work. Obviously, that is a video which I compared with other smartphones. Other smartphones in this kind of close kind of price range, only Mi11X and the IQ7 device. You may say definitely you are comparing with the higher phones, IQ7 and the Mi11X, they are priced a lot. So I'm trying to compare even with the low smartphones like Poco X3 Pro. So Poco X3 Pro is less than the Realme X7 Max, but still this Poco X3 Pro can play 120 FPS in all the applications or maybe in the games as well. That's a really good advantage which the Poco X3 Pro has got. So only complaint is that UI optimization should be a lot in terms of supporting this high refresh rate and higher FPS while playing the games. That is the most problem right now the Realme X7 Max users are actually facing. That's the one thing. And next issue is the thin line while watching YouTube videos. I'm not sure most of the users will be facing this kind of issue, but the 90 FPS issue and 120 Hz issue most of the people will face, obviously. But the issue with thin line while watching videos, only few users are facing this kind of problem. Let me to explain you the problem, what does a thin line mean. So when you try to open the MX player, let me to show you few players. Let me to open this kind of resolution, low resolution videos, or even 1080 as well. Some users are facing 1080 problem. Whenever you try to play any kind of video, you will see some kind of thin line. It's kind of dividing the video into two parts. Let me to focus right now. So try to observe this part, friends. Try to observe. As you can see this kind of thin line is going on in the middle of the video, and this is actually happening not only in the low resolution, even while watching 1080. Not only 1080, friends, even some users are there complaining that while watching YouTube, while watching Hotstar, while watching some other media player applications, they were able to see this kind of off divided So it's like if you don't notice, you will not notice. But if you once notice this problem, every time you will try to keep an eye on that problem only while watching videos. And this will definitely irritate some of the users. I'm getting plenty of comments on this particular line. I'm not sure all the users are facing. I'm trying to mention again and again. I'm not saying that every user will face. Only few users are facing this issue. There's the one thing you should definitely understand from my sayings. So I'm not saying all the users will have this kind of issues, only few. Try to understand, please. So I'm just doing my best to share this information with the users, and those users should share the information with the Realme team. That is what my main motive of doing. And next is the touch sampling rate. This is another thing which bothers me a lot. The touch sampling rate, what the Realme claims is, they did claim up to 360 Hz. So, but my unit, I'm not getting 360 Hz, I'm getting only 240 Hz. That's really kind of shocking. So I'm not sure how to increase this touch sampling rate. I'm not sure, but try this application from the Play Store, friends. Let me show you exactly. So आप एक बार एक application download करके देखो भाई, touch multi-touch application. So just एक बार, once download this application from the Play Store, open and try to check how much number you are getting. So now I am getting only 360, as you can see, but 360 minus 120 refresh rate you have to do every time. Always remember, okay? 360 minus 120, you will get 240 Hz. So I'm not sure why I'm getting 240 Hz touch sampling rate in this phone. So that's completely weird question. I'll leave this question to only for the Realme. I'm not sure why these are the issues going on. And the final thing which also bothers me is not using the 4D vibrations. Yes, you cannot use the 4D vibrations. So let me try to open the game space. I'll try to show you. So there's a feature which is called using the 4D vibrations, okay? And this 4D vibrations is really very useful. Yes, I do like the 4D vibrations. You can actually feel the difference. Left and right, you can get the vibrations. That's fantastic, friends. But why only one application, one game is supported? Why? Even I cannot understand why only one game. Why not all the games support? Why not Call of Duty? Why not Battlegrounds Mobile? Why not Battlegrounds BGMI? That is what my question is, friends. So we did get the release of BGMI. Why the Realme still not updating this list? That's very annoying. But even in this PUBG game, I was unable to get this 4D vibration to work. It's not working. It's not working at all for me. Even in this PUBG game, not working. So the only point is that the Realme optimization should be a lot on this. They should concentrate more on this Realme X7 Max in terms of optimizing. Instead of adding the more features, they should fix all these kind of issues first. So first fix the issues and then try to add all the features whatever the users want. So alright friends, these are my issues which I'm trying to address to the users. I'm not sure how many users will be facing this kind of issues, but I'm facing all this 5. 90 FPS is not working in the BGMI, and 120 Hz is not working in the YouTube application, Instagram, and few other applications, and even the games as well. And next problem is a thin line video while watching the videos as well. Thin line, I am facing that problem. And touch sampling rate is only 240 Hz. I'm getting in this Realme X7 Max. Even after the recent update, even after multiple factory resets, it's not changing. And fifth is a 4D vibration is not working in the PUBG. So these all the things can be fixed with a software update. This is not the problem with the hardware. If there is any problem with the hardware, I would have definitely not said at all. But these are the software issues, friends. Only software. They should try more on in terms of optimizing this Realme. That is what my main point of making this video. So I'm saying again, don't try to get me wrong. I'm not trying to point out any kind of finger at the Realme. I'm just trying to give a suggestion, and I'm trying to explain to the users. Please try to give the feedback to the Realme team as soon as possible. If you have any kind of problem, try to report in the Twitter or Instagram. Only then they will be able to react and respond faster. So I'm doing my best by sharing the knowledge. So you should do your best by sharing your problem with the Realme. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned for more updates, and let's all together make this phone really very powerful. That is what my main motive of making this video. So until then, stay tuned, friends. Bye.